Hi guys, my name is Tatiana and I'm going to be talking to you today about a favorite drink that Americans love and anybody in the world. Coffee. Some people don't like coffee, but I love coffee. But how many of you guys have drank a cup of coffee today, went to Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's, whatever coffee shop there is, and have had a cup of coffee? How many of you guys don't like coffee? That's a shame. In 2018, there was a survey taken that says that coffee drinkers are 62% of the population in just America alone. That means a lot of people like coffee. Coffee is a drink that is made from coffee beans that are ground up, brewed, and has some flavors added in. There are many different types of way of making coffee, but I'll get to that later. Today, I'm going to be telling you about the different ways that coffee can be made, some of the health benefits of coffee, and also some of the health effects that coffee has on some people. But first, I'm going to tell you about some of the ways I like coffee made and some of the ways there's coffee being made. So, there are many ways to have a cup of coffee. There are many different types of coffee. There's a strong coffee, a medium coffee, a light coffee, a morning breakfast, a French brewed, all kinds of coffee that you can choose from. Starbucks is a huge population chain that has coffee. But coffee can be made from a simple brew, which is filter and water, all the way up to espressos, which are compressed coffee grounds put at high pressure to make a small amount of coffee, and it's called a shot of an espresso. And it is very caffeinated, so don't take too many shots of espressos. But one of the ways that I like to drink coffee is in a mocha. A mocha is a shot of espresso with milk and chocolate syrup, and sometimes with whipped cream on it. But that is for when I want to have a sweet kind of coffee. Most of the time, I'll just put half and half or heavy whip. It's just a plain cup of coffee that I make in my Keurig. I'm guilty of drinking a lot of coffee. And that's kind of why I'm so short. But coffee is good for you in some ways, but is also bad. It is helpful in preventing diseases. A study was performed and over the past 20 years, and the researchers have concluded that people who drink coffee have a lower risk of getting psoriasis. Given the coffee effects on liver and the weight of the evidence, coffee appears therefore to have real but moderate effects on reducing the risk of psoriasis, which is pretty good, but is not huge. But coffee, if you drink too much of it, with different sugars and flavorings and creamers and this and that is added into it, can be really, really harmful to your body. With all the sugars and the high fructose corn syrup, all those sugars and the creamers added into it, there is a risk of developing diabetes and also obesity. I am guilty at the beginning when I first started drinking coffee to put a lot of sugar in and put a lot of milk in. But now, like I said, I only drink about half and half or put creamer in my coffee and like the little bit of the bitter taste. That has reduced my risk of getting diabetes or obesity. Coffee is a popular drink that usually an American can spend $1,110 a year on. I have no idea how much coffee I have spent money on, but it's probably in that price range. I don't drink coffee a lot. I make it at home a lot now and buy the mini bulks of Keurig pods, but I don't go out to Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts or whatever coffee shop unless it's a special occasion. I'm saving money, yes. With everything being said, coffee can be made in many different ways. Like I said, from a simple brew all the way up to an espresso and a mocha. But if you drink too many mochas, it's going to hurt you. But if you have just a moderate amount of coffee a day, it can be helpful. So, thank you for listening to my speech on coffee. I'm about to go finish this cup. Will you go have a cup?